we're going to get some weather tonight. And it's going to be raining and windy and maybe even some snow. It's supposed to get down to 24 degrees. And we figured this would be a good time to do our Halloween episode. So I've got my costume on. Good morning, and thank you for watching. Well, it's morning here. That thing Tom was using, let me show you this. This is a water bottle.
Can I use it while you're showing it?
Yeah. Charges by USB. So we have a 5-gallon jug, hands-free. The jury's still out whether we like it or not.
I like it for this.
I like it for that, that's for sure.
Great thing to wash your hands.
Yeah, because you can leave it on.
And it lasts a long time. It's a lot of water.
Yeah, we haven't had to deal with water. So that's good. Here's our tent. We're here at the Wildwood Campground in Easton, and we're up here for 8 days prospecting and exploring different rivers and streams in this area to let you know where the gold is and where it isn't. Let me show you this fire pit. Something. They got a top lid that goes down, and this one swings over, so you have that level. And that swings over. Let's put it together here. So you can have a double way of cooking. One for warming, keeping things warm. I think that's pretty neat. And this is the reason why we're staying here at this camp, because there's currently a fire restrictions on here in New Hampshire because it's been so dry that we haven't had any rain, so you can't have any campfires. So we came to one of the few places that you can, and that's here at Wildwood Campsite, and that's because they have the approved fire pit from the U.S. Forestry Service. If you have one of these approved fire pits, you are allowed to have a fire. So that's why we came here. $20 a night. It's pretty reasonable. Doesn't beat free, but it is what it is. All right, well, Tom's taking care of the dish from last night. We had a nice coffee. I don't think we're gonna have breakfast here. We're gonna go out to the town so we have internet service so we can check the weather and look around, and then we're going to and decide where we're going to go today. So stick around. of town here. Yeah, that's the Warren Town Hall right there. But I stopped because I wanted to show you this rocket. Down in front of the Warren Historical Society. And they got a rocket ship. There it is. All right, we decided to come out here to the Baker River, which is just through the woods over here. And the reason is because we're going to get some weather tonight. And it's going to be raining and windy and maybe even some snow. It's supposed to get down to 24 degrees. And we figured this would be a good time to do our Halloween episode. So I've got my costume on. I'm a bee. And we're out here. We're getting ready. We're loading up. And Tom's got his costume on too. And everybody's decorated for Halloween in the town. We'll show you some of that. Let's go find some gold. Well, a little bit of a walk getting in here. I bent an antenna, but we made it. And it's our Halloween special. And later on, I'm going to tell you a story about Sarah Witcher. Sarah Witcher, who was from this town of Warren. And that's a story for a little bit later on. Now, we've come here before, and there is gold here. Oh, in case you can't tell from our costumes, I'm Wes, and this is Tom. And this is the Hippie Explorer. And we explore New England, find where the gold is, and let you know. And also let you know where it isn't. Let me show you where we are here on the river. This is the Baker River. It goes off down that way. And it comes by here and goes up through all this cluster of trees. And we've been here before. And we're going to set up our sluice box right over in here somewhere. And we're going to sluice it and see what we get. So we are going to, we're supposed to get some weather tonight. Supposed to get cold and windy and rainy. And possibly even snow. Supposed to get down into the 20s. Tomorrow is only supposed to be a high in the 40s, so it's going to be real adventurous. And this afternoon, it's supposed to start raining. So we only have a little time here, so we want to get going and get our sluice box set up and get some gold.
Gonna get the sluice set up and get ready to go. Somewhere right in there.
Tom's digging. He's starting over there. Tom's doing a test pan from a different area to see what he gets. Sluice box is all set up, ready to go. I'm going to start classifying some material. What do you got for a shirt there today? What does that say?
It's no good.
Up to snow good. Well, we might get some snow tonight, so it's fitting. And he's got his Halloween costume on. He's a prospecting bee. In case you didn't notice, that's Tom. All right, when he's done with that, I'll show you what's in it. He's down to the nitty-gritty. It's a test pan from a different area. We've worked here before. We generally know where the gold line is, but he's trying a new area. Nothing. Well, we know it's not there. All right. I'm going to do some classifying. I've got my classifying here, and we'll get some dirt for the sluice. Tom's doing another test pan. I've got this bucket full, ready to start running through the sluice of classified material. And Tom's looking for a richer area. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just taking a break after filling that bucket, and I'm going to start running it through the sluice. Okay, Tom's got that test pan. He's getting down to the nitty-gritty there. He's looking to see if he's got anything. He's got 4 eyes to use now to see if there's gold in there. That's quite the stinger you got.
Thank you. I see one small color.
One color. Well, it's something. You're moving in the right direction, I guess. Working good. Looks like it's working pretty good, huh?
That's pretty good. Now let's go see if there's some gold in the sluice yet.
This is our 3rd bucket, and we're going to clean it out, see what's in it.
You see any in the sluice yet?
I see a couple little pieces up there.
Oh yeah, I see a piece.
But those pieces showed up in this, and the last bucket we did. So,
hey, you're touching my antenna. Just finished up our sluice run, and we're going to check now to see if there's any gold in the sluice. Your antenna's crooked.
I bent it on the way in. How's that?
Yeah, that's good. Now we're going to clean that up and we'll show you what we get. All right, here we go. This is our concentrate from the sluice. Gonna pan that down and see if we got any gold. piece. A lot of black sand in there.
All right, here's the gold we got from the first run of 3 buckets. Look at that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, we're gonna keep on digging. Probably in that same spot, because that's not too bad. Well, we're taking a break here after the first run. It wasn't too bad. We got some good gold in it. We've got a couple of buckets ready to go. We just got to classify one more, and then we're gonna run it. The clouds are rolling in, so we're playing against the rain here. But happy Halloween to everybody. Remember, I got that story for you later. Sarah Witcher from Warren. You can look it up yourself after and hear more of the story from 1786, I believe it was?
83.
1783. Yeah. Interesting story. We'll get into that later. But right now, gold. So we're just taking a break here right now, and we're gonna hit the last sluice run, or the second last. We got one more bucket to fill, and then we're gonna hit it. So we'll be back.
We're on our last sluice run. It's already starting to sprinkle out here. So the storm will be here soon.
We're sluicing it, last bucket.
They're saying some really high winds with this storm too.
Yeah, high winds. Have to batten down the hatches. So, and cold, down to 24 degrees.
I can't wait. Maybe we'll get some snow.
Yeah, this says snow by morning. We might wake up to snow. Who knows?
That'd be great.
Or Halloween.
You got 6 eyes today. You think you'd find a little bit better gold.
Yeah.
We did all right. Look at that big rock going through there. It was like a boulder.
Yeah, there's a couple that got by.
Looks like it's running pretty good.
Running pretty good.
We didn't do too bad on the first run.
Not bad on the first run. Let's see how the second run goes.
So we're a little bit higher up, so.
We need a new scoop. This one's worn down. It used to be almost that much longer. And we may swing by the prospecting shop on the way back to camp to show you the prospecting shop and pick up a new scoop.
Are you gonna go in there with your hat?
I don't know yet.
Here goes our next clean out. That's our concentrate on our last sluice run. Is that a stinger on the back of you?
Oh yeah.
Nice. I saw a couple people coming up the river over there. They took one look at us and they turned around and went back the other way.
I would too.
That's great. That's one way to stake your claim.
Yep.
Panning down our concentrates on our last sluice run. We'll see what we get.
Trying to get away over there. Okay, here is the results of our second run. And I don't think it's as good as the first run, but it isn't bad. we'll take it. So, another few pieces over here. One down there. So, we're gonna take that and I'm gonna suck it up. And it's starting to drizzle here, so we're going to cut out. Okay, this is the results of both runs. This is what we had for the day. And that's not too bad.
No,
that's not bad. Let me get the water off of it. So we can see. And that's not too bad. So we will take that and suck it up. All right. We wrapped it up here. We had to run because it's raining. So we're going to load up the car here and we'll meet you back at the camp.
Wow, look at all those turkeys. Wow.
Apple knockers.
River.
Oh, it's locked. Not open. Monday through Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah. 9 to 7 p.m. Hi. Yeah, I was just looking to pick up a couple scoops in the store.
You guys close after this weekend?
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh?
Canning the wind.
Oh, yeah.
Different ripples on the.
Huh.
I'd like to get one of the big. Just the size we use here.
Yeah. That's that size. Want to get a big blue one?
Yeah. You want to get two?
Might as well if we're here, right?
Funnels. Easy to stuff us with the thin.
A little long when supplies come through.
That's the same. Well, it's the end of this season. This is what we need, one of these.
We stopped at the Twin River prospecting shop to pick up a couple blue pans. We like blue.
Some new blue pans and a couple big scoops.
These scoops are great, nice and big, and get a lot. And the blue shows up the gold better for the camera, so. And the black ones were getting old and scratched. All right, now we're gonna head back to the camp. All right, we made it back to the camp after a little stop over at the prospecting shop at the Twin River campground. And everything's still okay here. The wind did blow things around, but we're doing all right. We got another round coming through, so we're gonna wait to build a fire until this round of rain and thunderstorm comes through, and then we'll build a fire and cook dinner. So stay tuned. All right, we weathered the storm. We sat it out in the tent and took a nap, actually. It was easy to sleep with the sound of the rain. But it seems to have passed now. You can see it's getting cold. So we're getting a fire going. I just lit it, and we're gonna make some dinner. So stick around. All right. That pan has coconut oil in it. And we're going to put ground beef. And we're going to brown that up. And then we'll put some seasoning in it. All right, the hamburger is browned up, and we're going to add some spices to it. Garlic. Look at that. And ginger. You know we like our ginger. Goes good. A little bit of soy sauce. A little bit of soy sauce. I will use what's left there. And last but not least, a little bit of honey. Once around, like that. And we'll mix that up. Get that all mixed up. And we'll let that heat up. All right, that's nice and hot, and all the flavors are blended together. So we're going to take that, and we'll meet you at the table. All right, we have some macaroni and cheese.
Deluxe macaroni and
Deluxe macaroni and cheese. And then we'll take some of this. Pour right over the top, like that. Right over the top. Another scoop?
Yeah, very good.
Another scoop?
We're cramped together over here because everything's wet from the storms.
Yeah, we're sitting on the only dry spot we've got.
One of those sodas mine?
Yes, would you like that one? Or?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, moment of truth. Let's mix it up a little bit because you want it mixed up.
That's a good campfire meal.
One skillet meal. Well, we did have to cook the macaroni and cheese. Skillet in a pot.
Yeah, that's good.
When you're cold and wet, it's absolutely delicious. That'll stick to your ribs. We're going to eat this, and then we'll be back. because we have to run into town tonight to watch the premiere. We got to get there before 7:30. We just finished dinner, and now it's pouring out again.
Cats and dogs.
Cats and frogs. So we're hiding under the top here, trying to weather it out. Holy smokes.
Those 2 small flakes.
We're in here in the car.
Nice piece there.
We had to drive into
That's
town
not bad.
to watch the premiere
Not bad. What do you think of that?
and get out of the rain because it was pouring.
I'll show you. It was right behind
But
the
it's stopped
block.
now, but we're watching the premiere, so shh. Well, we're back at the camp after the premiere and the rain started again. But we got a fire going. And we're going to hope that that still stays going until the rain stops. Looks like it's going to stop soon, but you never know when you're up here. Things can just pop up out of nowhere. But we're hanging in, and we're making a hot coffee, and we're trying to stay underneath our shelter here and stay dry.
It's chilly. It's only about 40 degrees out.
Only about 40 degrees out, so it's chilly. But we're hoping the rain will stop so we can sit by the fire and dry up a little. But don't go away! Well, happy Halloween. And it's a rainy, windy. We have a fire going. We're keeping it going, but we're hiding underneath the canopy of our tent because it drizzles on and off. And when we want to get warm and it stops raining,
It's cold.
It's cold. It's cold. It's supposed to get down to 24 degrees. So we run over by the fire to warm up when it stops raining. And we're dry. So that's all that matters. It's dry inside the tent.
Is your camera getting wet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And let me tell you the story. The Halloween story. Of Sarah Witcher was her name.
Yep.
Now, we first heard this story from a subscriber of ours,
Kathleen
Kathleen
from Maine.
from Maine. It's actually a relative of hers.
Yep.
And Sarah, this was in 1783, am I guessing that right?
Yes.
1783, got it right. And this is a story. She's a 4-year-old girl, and her parents were going to visit a relative that lived up the hill. And the little girl wanted to go, and they said, no, you stay home with their sister, older sister. But the older sister evidently didn't know, thought the girl was going with her parents to visit. So after the parents left, I guess the 4-year-old girl tried to make it there on her own because she wanted to go, and she got lost in the woods.
She wandered off collecting flowers.
Wandered off collecting flowers. He's helping me with the story. And when the parents got back, they realized, oh, we thought you was with you, and you thought you was with us. And they panicked and started looking, and they couldn't find her. So hours went by, and they're panicking. Day went by, and they still once a little girl, 4-year-old girl, lost in the woods overnight. Parents got to be horrified. And another day, 2 days went by, 3 days went by, and they noticed they found a footprint of hers, and behind it was the footprint of a bear. So they were imagining the worst at this point, that a bear grabbed her. And on the 4th day, this is 4 days now, lost in the woods, a woodsman, an expert woodsman as they called him in the story. You can look this up yourself and get the whole scoop. An expert woodsman from Plymouth, came up and went to look for her. And he went in and found the tracks of the bear and followed it. And lo and behold, he came across the girl by tracking the bear. And the girl told him that she stayed with the bear. She slept with the bear. The bear came and she had her feet were cut from walking around in the woods. And she said the bear licked her feet, and she slept with the bear and huddled up next to it to stay warm.
4 nights.
For nights.
4 nights.
4 nights. And that's what they told everybody, and everybody heard the story and they were amazed. And how else could a 4-year-old stay alive? And that's the story that she told. So that's kind of an interesting story of the girl that got saved by a bear in the woods. And there you have it. Now, if you liked our Halloween episode and you'd like to see more of our videos, we found a little bit of gold today out on the Baker. We had to cut it short because of the weather. It's been rough all day, and it's supposed to get cold. Hit that subscribe button. Hit a like, a share. Share this video. Support our sponsor, thehipbee.com, and get some nice fresh honey and other beehive products. And that's about it. Until next week, peace.